The train comes to the world almost a century before the car is popular,
After passing
for the purpose of transportation. But the train is not just a means of transportation. Apart from that, it can be called a culture as well as an art, a means of enjoyment. Most of the people choose train for long journeys with the aim of enjoying their journey with comfort and beautiful scenery. Most people call the Bernina Express train journey from Italy to Switzerland as the most beautiful train journey in the world. Connecting Northern Europe with Southern Europe, the train running along the edge of the Alps constantly catches the eye with a series of mind-blowing environmental scenes filled with natural beauty. Bernina train journey starts from Tirano station in Italy. Located near the Italian-Swiss border, this is Italy's premier and largest railway station. Although there is a convenient high-speed rail line from Milan to Switzerland, many travelers travel another 2 hours to Tirano to experience the boundless inspiration of the Bernina Express. From Tirano in Italy to Chur, Switzerland, the Bernina Express is a fantastic train journey designed just for mountain sightseeing. Compared to other trains in Switzerland, the speed here is slow. For that tourist attraction. A bright red train with large glass windows. Because of this, it becomes easy to absorb the beautiful environment found on both sides. The train is extremely comfortable inside. You can buy anything you like from the menu given to every passenger on this train journey. This can be paid in euros or Swiss francs. From time to time, Bernina Express will bring to the passengers a short description of the special places we will encounter throughout the journey. Saying goodbye to the beautiful city of Tirano, the Bernina Express journey begins. A considerable distance passes along the plains. Similarly, trains run parallel to the main road. First of all, it looks like a wonderful place. It is called Brusio Circular Viaduct, just like Damodara Rail not in Sri Lanka. But here the whole environment is clearly visible. During this journey, we will encounter 55 tunnels and 196 bridges. Most of these bridges are scenic arch bridges. This is a very old railway line. It was built in the 1800s. Here, the 122 kilometers route from Tirano to Tussis is extremely important. This route has been designated as a World Heritage by UNESCO. Next, we find the Poschiavo Valley. From there, it's a rapid climb. Lake Poschiavo can be seen from below. We are now on the Swiss side, past the Italian border. But still the external form of the houses and the roofs take the Italian shape. Passing deep basins, the train pulls higher. Alp Grüm is known as the most beautiful station of this long train journey. The train stops here for a while. The Palu Glacier can be seen in the distance. The small lake at the base of the glacier is also known as Palu. This is where the Bernina Gorge begins. These states with separate governance in Switzerland are called cantons. Each of these states has its own rules and regulations and can be seen as maintaining an independent identity. To the right is Lago Bianco, or White Lake. A lake formed by the flow of glaciers from the highest peaks of the Alps. We see this as white. It happened because of the shadow of Bernina Glacier in the background. There are about 1,500 such lakes in Switzerland. They have been able to produce the hydroelectricity needed by the country by using the fast-flowing streams of melting glaciers. This water is very pure. In winter, this environment is completely covered with snow. It is also a very beautiful sight. The highest point where the train travels is found in between. This is the Ospizio Bernina station. It is the highest railway station in Europe. The height here is 2,253 meters. This is the glacier called Morteratsch. This valley glacier was about 7 kilometers long in the 1970s, and it has now reduced to 4.5 kilometers. The water flowing from the melting of the ice sheet, which is more than 1 cubic kilometer thick, makes a long journey to the Black Sea along the Inn River, which flows through Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. A cable car service is used for tourists to get close to Morteratsch Glacier. The risk of sea level rise from melting glaciers is very high due to global warming. Then one day most of the lowlands of the world may be submerged by seawater. Programs to inform about this have been prepared there for the tourists going to the Morteratsch Glacier. These emerging black stones were buried under the ice sheet for hundreds of thousands of years. Now we are in Engadin. It is a narrow valley with very different characteristics from Switzerland. A very nice environment. In winter, skaters come here in large numbers to ski from the top of the mountains to the valley below. At that time, there is a series of festivals here. These small lakes turn into ice fields at that time. Landwasser is most attractive place on this trip. The arch bridge with a sharp bend ends in a tunnel. Tourists take a small train from Filliser, a local railway station, to this lower valley to see this site. This is like 9 Arch in Sri Lanka. This journey of 127 kilometers takes 5 hours. But it will surely be some of the most inspiring hours of one's life. When approaching the destination, passengers are given a box of chocolates and a cool herbal tea. Both are very tasty. But the scenes seen on this trip are even more interesting.